Yeah, I was just thinking, looking at these questions, would you think that the church should be doing something to get the members into positions where they have to be more compassionate? Because I'm just thinking about with Jesus, he took all his disciples away from their jobs and literally put them in a situation where they pretty much had to learn how to do it. So what's wondering if you think that the church could, say, start doing stuff like having other days where people could have days off and everyone has a day off on the same day, and then go and do something which gets them trained in compassion?
Yes, that can be done, Brother T. The problem with one of our biggest obstacles actually, finance. You see, if we are going to send enough people to get training in various things, the problem is finance. We do not have the finance to do it. You see, and it's hard, but it's the facts. You see, a lot of stuff that we need to do, right? And we cannot support it financially.
Sorry, what's that quick?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. If you see, other things that we can do, as you say, we could have a day off, and that we could organize certain things. And I think it's something that we should do. Maybe not training, but we should have a day. Maybe we could say, look, simple. Every year we try to get a specific day off from work, that we come together and do something. You see, instead of just saying, we do use a Sunday to do it. Because the problem with using a Sunday to do it is that most time he has to go back to work on Monday. And that becomes a bit dodgy. Because people have so much to do. They work all week and Saturday in church all day, and then Sunday you have preparation for Monday again. So sometimes it doesn't work out. But it would be good if we could, organize ourselves in a way that we could say we take a day out, maybe once every 6 months or whatever, because we could take a day off from work. And basically we do something with that day. Or even take 2 days off our work that day and do something during that time. Together. These things brings people closer together and make the church closer. You see, because we are Sabbath meeters. And that's what we do. We meet on Sabbath and that's about that. Maybe we meet once every whatever. But that does not make a community.
No.
A community is about getting to know each other.
Yes.
Doing things together.
Yes.
Building with each other. Right, for the future. So that's something maybe we can look at.
Very quickly. I think you're right about the expense of training and also Brother Tony is also right about the people having probably different times to get off. But one of the things I've learned is that within the church, I remember we were gonna do this database at church, whereby you get a general understanding of what everybody does in terms of their own jobs. And then what we could do, we could have, not necessarily training again. I mean, if Sister Pauline has her job is to, Sister Moore, her job is to, anybody, we can, and as you said, we can come together and have, Sister Pauline can give us a presentation on whatever. Yeah. I think one of the problem we have, you see, and I've heard it at Darby Road when I went here, there are a lot of brethren who have talents, but they're not, some of them are not prepared to give it out to the church, and there are other people that they just don't feel comfortable in doing it because people cannot say they're boastful or this or that. So sometimes, and I think we made it a point here, in this assembly, that it is important that we celebrate what we have. And maybe if we celebrate what we have, then, we can always, we can build on what we have, seeing that the money isn't there. So each person who has a talent in certain things can probably tell us how to drive a lorry or something, But everybody has something that they can
contribute,
so we don't necessarily, I agree with you, we don't necessarily have to go. As well, I'm standing here. I remember one time we were talking about driving on the motorway. And I'm scared of that thing. So Pastor says, well, come one Sunday, we go to the motorway, put petrol in your car, we'll drive out. So if somebody is prepared to do these sort of things, just give up a little time every now and then for the benefit of the whole, the whole community, then it can be done, right?
Yes. That is very good, because basically, there's a lot of skills that people have that they could teach others. It's some people is multi-skilled, and you could teach your skill to other people. You see, which would benefit them. You see, and that would be a good thing. It's just finding the time to do it now. And that's what I'm saying. We could get a day. You understand me? We're trying to organize a day, because most people don't work on bank holidays anyway.
Just
But
just to add, what I think is a strong point here in Streatham is that we're approaching winter now. And in the evening sessions, when we're approaching winter, which means that the sun set early, the community drive, those maybe Sean and others, young people, they can have their little part where Sister Pauline could do a presentation for something. Maybe Sean could do a presentation for something. Maybe Sister at the back there could do a presentation in how to, just look after you being well, Sister, what's her name? In health, and how you should look after your medication and so on and so on. And all these little things are beneficial overall. And so what I'm bringing out here, brethren, in the evening session when the sun sets early, that's the slot. Maybe it's 2 hours only, but you use that to be the building block of what the church needs. It's a little niche, that little space that you need for young people and others to get their voice out there, and you build on it.